Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Secret Achiever. Today I will discuss that why Aristotle is known as the father of political science. So let's get started. Aristotle is known as the father of political science as he contributed significantly to the field of political philosophy, social philosophy, and economic philosophy. As with many other sciences, modern political science has evolved considerably from its early roots in the time of Aristotle and Plato. The father of political science, Aristotle, was a Greek philosopher and scientist. He was born in Stagira in 384 BC and died in 322 BC at the age of 63 years. His works on philosophy and the sciences have influenced many centuries and cultures. As one of the most prolific writers in history, he wrote about everything from politics to physics. In Book 3 of Politics 350 BCE, he wrote about what we would now call political institutions or political systems. Aristotle's politics is often hailed as a cornerstone of political theory. In this work, he deliberates on the idea of citizenship and the different forms of government. His perspectives of democracy, tyranny, and ideal governance have stood the test of time, provoking discourse and influencing political thought across generations. Notably, his classifications of governments into monarchy, oligarchy, and democracy was a pioneering effort that laid the groundwork for modern political systems analysis. Today, political science is one of the most desired degrees of the social sciences abroad, countries such as New Zealand and more. Aristotle received instructions from Plato on the Isle of Lesbos. His political non-fiction book, The Politics, is just one example of the wide range of his output. It also includes writing on other topics including poetry, logic, rhetoric, biology, zoology, metaphysics, ethics, and more. Aristotle was born in Stagira, which is now either in Greece or Macedonia. His father served as a physician of Macedonia's royal court. His mother would have received philosophical education as a woman of high birth. He spent 9 years studying with Plato, but he also studied with luminaries like Anaxagoras, Xenocrates, and Scrantor. As with many other sciences, modern political science has evolved significantly from its early roots in the time of Aristotle and Plato. The primary intent of political science as a discipline was to bring scientific rigor to the study of politics. Aristotle was one of the earliest thinkers who considered political science. His approach differed considerably from that Plato in that he focused on empirical observations rather than pure philosophical reasoning. Aristotle also made important contributions to political, social, and economic philosophy. The philosophical work Ethics by Aristotle is said to be his most influential work. One of the first to categorize political systems was him. Aristotle classified governments into a monarchy, oligarchy, and democracy. He divided law into three categories as well: natural law, human law, and divine law. In the end, he distinguished four different economic systems: the household economy, the slave economy, the petty retail trade economy, and the factory production economy, manufacturing. Aristotle thought the ancient republics of Athens and Rome served as the best example of the ideal republic, but in both instances, the demos eventually rose against the aristocracy. The cause was their gradual gaining of excessive power, which led to them becoming arrogant and oppressive. Aristotle was the first genuine scientist in history and one of the greatest philosophers ever. He invented the field of formal logic, made groundbreaking contribution to all areas of philosophy and science, identified the various branches of science and investigated the connection between them. Aristotle invented the method of logical deduction. Perhaps the key to all his notable accomplishment, he was the first to develop a simple and reasonable approach for concluding the available propositions. So thank you for watching this video for today. These are some important information and these are the main reasons which for Aristotle is known as the father of political science. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care.